Picture this for a moment. You're standing in your room, surrounded by things you once thought you needed, clothes you don't wear, gadgets you don't use, subscriptions quietly draining your wallet every month. And in that moment, a strange realization hits you. You're working harder than ever, yet your bank account looks exactly the same. Now imagine someone like Evan, a regular guy in his late 20s. He didn't earn a six-figure salary. He didn't win the lottery. All he did was one small thing most people ignore. He simplified his life. Instead of buying more, he focused on using better. Instead of chasing trends, he chased clarity. Let me ask you something. If you looked at your last 30 days of spending, would you find discipline or distractions? Are you building wealth or just collecting stuff? Are you living life on your terms or on your EMIs? Because here's the truth nobody tells you. We don't go broke from the big decisions. We go broke from the small decisions we make every single day. Today, I'm going to show you minimalist rules that financially successful people quietly live by. If you've ever felt stuck, overwhelmed, or frustrated with money, this video will give you the clarity, confidence, and control you've been searching for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly where your money is leaking, how to fix it. If you're serious about building wealth and breaking free from money problems, hit that subscribe button. We've got powerful content lined up to fuel your journey. Let's begin. Rule number 1. Own less, control more. Most people think wealth comes from accumulating more things. More gadgets, more subscriptions, more clothes, more little expenses that feel harmless but pile up like digital dust. But here's the hidden truth no one teaches in school. Financial success is not about earning more dollars. It's about controlling the dollars you already earn. My friend once said he removed just 3 expenses that seemed tiny. A $30 monthly app bundle, a $50 unnecessary phone upgrade plan, and a $20 random streaming service he barely used. That's $100 a month, $1,200 a year, $12,000 in 10 years without earning a single extra dollar. That is minimalist finance. Removing financial clutter creates breathing room for real wealth builders like equity growth, index funds, dividend ETFs, compounding, and portfolio diversification. Number 2, automate everything you possibly can. Let's be honest, most people don't have a saving problem. They have a remembering to save problem. Your brain is wired to choose comfort today over benefits tomorrow. That's why automation is a cheat code. The minimalist way is to remove daily financial decision-making because every decision has a cost. When your automated systems handle investing, saving, and allocating, you protect your wealth from, you think of automation as a financial autopilot. Set recurring deposits into a low-cost index fund, a diversified ETF, a retirement portfolio, a high-yield savings account, a brokerage account that buys fractionals. Now your money moves without needing motivation. You don't rely on discipline. You rely on systems. Automation quietly transforms people over months. 7 months of automatic investing looks like nothing daily. Then suddenly, you check your portfolio and realize you own more shares than you ever bought manually. If you automate your financial habits, you remove 70% of your financial problems. Number 3, buy fewer things but buy high quality. This rule sounds simple, but it's one of the most financially powerful. Minimalists don't buy cheap things. They buy fewer, better things. There's a saying, cheap costs expensive. Quality lasts. Quality reduces replacements. Quality reduces regret purchases. This goes beyond products. It applies to your stock portfolio too. You don't need 90 stocks. You need a few strong blue-chip stocks, a few good ETFs, and a reliable index fund. Less clutter means easier to track, easier to rebalance, and easier to grow. Minimalism forces you to stop confusing variety with value. Quality becomes cheap in the long run. Clutter becomes expensive instantly. Number 4, cut the look-rich habits before they cut your future. There's a strange illusion many people fall for. They believe looking rich is the same as being rich. This illusion makes people buy things they don't need, at prices they can't afford, to impress people they barely know. And the funniest part? Most of these people won't remember what you wore, what car you drove, or what phone you held. They're too busy thinking about themselves. Minimalist wealth builders see through this illusion immediately. They understand there are 2 types of purchases: purchases that protect your future, and purchases that pretend to upgrade your present. The pretend upgrades are the dangerous ones. They come in smooth packaging with shiny lighting and a seductive whisper. You deserve this. Everyone else has it. But here's the trick. Minimalists ask one simple question before spending. If I had to use this alone, with no one watching, would I still buy it? The minimalist approach is not about depriving yourself. It's about redirecting your energy and dollars into things that actually matter. Number 5. One new habit in, one old habit out. Most people fail financially not because they add the wrong habits, but because they add too many habits. They decide to invest more, save more, track more, budget more, learn more, earn more, all at once, and then they collapse. Because a cluttered financial life is just as stressful as a cluttered desk. Minimalists follow a simple rule. For every new financial habit added, one old habit must be removed. Want to start dollar-cost averaging into index funds? Remove random impulse purchases. Want to dedicate 30 minutes to stock market analysis every day? Remove 30 minutes of mindless scrolling. Want to build a passive income skill? Remove a time-wasting hobby that adds nothing to your career. Minimalism forces intentionality. Every new habit is auditioned. Every old habit is evaluated. Everything must earn its place. People underestimate how powerful this is. Because when you cut even one unproductive habit, you unlock more time, more focus, more clarity, and more emotional bandwidth than you expect. Number 6. Build systems so simple they feel effortless. Here's the brutal truth about humans. We love the idea of discipline, but hate doing the work that requires discipline. Motivation comes like monsoon rain, heavy for a moment, then gone. Discipline gets tired. Willpower always loses. Minimalists know this, so they design their financial life around something more powerful. Systems. Systems don't care if you're tired, stressed, unmotivated, busy, or emotionally drained. Systems just run. Once these systems run, your financial progress happens silently. Number 7. Multiply your wealth by protecting your minutes. Money compounds, but here's the secret nobody explains. Attention compounds too. Most people waste 2 to 3 hours a day in micro-distractions, checking notifications, scrolling feeds, random browsing, and jumping between apps. Minimalists eliminate these tiny leaks because they know something powerful. A distracted mind cannot build a focused financial life. Protecting your minutes multiplies your dollars. Let me show you how. Imagine you reclaim just 30 minutes a day. What can you do with it? Learn about index funds, read stock market news, understand ETFs and asset allocation, improve your retirement strategy, build a skill that brings additional income, analyze companies before buying equities. That tiny 30-minute window becomes a wealth accelerator. People spend hours worrying about bills, yet spend 0 minutes learning how to eliminate them. That's the real paradox. Minimalists don't fill every minute with hustling. They fill it with intention. Time is a currency richer than dollars because you can invest it before you even earn money. Number 8. Design a life you don't want to escape from. The real reason many people overspend is not because they lack discipline, but because they lack peace. A stressful life demands escape, and escape often comes in expensive forms. Minimalists don't rely on escape purchases. They build a life that doesn't require constant escape. A life aligned with your values. A routine that feels balanced, a daily rhythm that doesn't drain your energy, a financial plan that doesn't suffocate you. When your lifestyle is peaceful, your spending becomes peaceful. When your mind is stable, your money becomes stable. When your emotions are healthy, your investments grow healthily. You start buying things because they help you, not because they distract you. You start earning more because your mind has space for creativity. You start saving more because your life feels whole, not empty. Minimalists know wealth doesn't come from what you add. It comes from what you remove. If you're here watching this, you're already different from most people. You aren't looking for shortcuts or magic formulas. You're looking for clarity. You're looking for direction. You're looking for a way to build wealth that actually fits your life. In every video, I try to discuss and address the factors that surely improve the chances of your success. If you like this also, subscribe the channel, like and share the wealthy knowledge to your loved ones. If you're curious about getting rich is super easy, That's exactly what I cover in the next video. See you there.